Everyone knows the snow in The Wizard of Oz was pure asbestos. It's one of the most repeated dark Hollywood facts out there. There's just one problem. The film's own makeup artist says that's not true. So which version actually happened? And honestly, does it even matter? Given what asbestos snow was doing to real families in their own living rooms at the exact same time? Let's sort out what's real. 1920s Hollywood. Fake snow starts out as cotton batting. Cheap, fluffy, looks the part. Problem is, cotton under hot studio lighting is basically kindling. In 1928, a firefighter on a film set flags exactly that risk. Studios start scrambling for a safer alternative, something that looks like snow, but won't ignite understage lights. It photographs beautifully. It doesn't melt, doesn't degrade, and can be swept up and reused on the next production. From a filmmaking standpoint, it's basically perfect. So here's where the story most people know gets messy. For decades, outlets from Atlas Obscura to Snopes to countless YouTube shorts have stated as fact that the famous poppy-filled snow scene in The Wizard of Oz used real crystal asbestos. But there's a direct counter-account. Schram, an actual makeup artist who worked on the film, is on record describing picking white gypsum out of the cast wigs after filming that scene, not asbestos. Two credible threads, one film, no confirmed answer. And honestly, for the bigger story here, the Oz question is almost a distraction because regardless of what happened on that specific set, asbestos snow was absolutely real, and it wasn't confined to Hollywood. It was mass-manufactured and sold directly to regular families under cheerful brand names like Snowdrift and Pure White from the 1930s clear through the 1960s. This wasn't a rare movie industry footnote. It was a mainstream holiday product, sitting in department stores for 3 decades. Here's the tragic irony: sitting underneath all of this asbestos was chosen specifically because it seemed like the responsible option, safer than a fire hazard, smart, modern material solving a real problem. Nobody marketing Snowdrift understand what mesothelioma was. Asbestos-related disease can take 20, 30, even 40 years to show up after exposure, which is exactly why almost nobody connected a box of Christmas decorations to a cancer diagnosis decades later. By the time the danger was undeniable, the product had already been in millions of homes for a generation. So here's the actual point of this episode. The famous story, the one everyone repeats, is about a movie, a single scene, filmed once in 1939. But the object that actually built a body count wasn't a Hollywood prop at all. It was the box sitting under billions of real trees in millions of real living rooms for 30 straight years, something families handled directly year after year without a second thought. That's the switch worth making here. The interesting danger was never the celebrity version of the story, it was the boring, ordinary, mass-market version nobody talks about. So next time someone confidently tells you The Wizard of Oz snow was definitely asbestos, you can tell them it's actually disputed. But you can also tell them the real story was never really about the movie at all. This has been Objects with a Body Count, Episode 2. There's always a bigger, quieter version of the story hiding behind the famous one.